The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has been highly desired since its prequel 2017's Breath of the Wild. The open world continuation of the Zelda franchise was announced a mere 2 years after its predecessor in 2019, and now it's 2023 and it's finally here. What's up, I'm Gorm, and for the next weeks I'll be sharing all the tips, lore, and guides I can to help you explore the new open world and destroy a couple of classic choo-choos along the way. Today I'll be breaking down what exactly you're going to be experiencing in your first hour of Tears of the Kingdom.
We do not know what waits below, so we need to be ready for anything.
The plot of Tears of the Kingdom starts resuming our last adventure in Breath of the Wild after, spoiler alert, defeating Calamity Ganon. Now, Link and Zelda explore and cater to Hyrule while delving into its ancient past. When you first start the game, you'll find yourself fully dressed in top-tier Hylian gear, and the hero of time's trusted companion, the Master Sword. Link and Zelda, while exploring a tunnel system under the castle, have come across a dark aura that seems to be making citizens sick. While exploring, Zelda and Link come across a few enemies when they come face to face with an ancient stone carving depicting an ancient race known as Zonai. The Zonai seem to be an ancient race perceived as gods from the heavens who show some type of great battle with none other than the Demon King. After fully examining the slab of stone, further exploration into the tunnels leads our heroes into a corridor with a decrepit figure doing his best impression of Fat Joe in the Lean Back music video. Hey, no judgment here, I'm just saying. Suddenly the figure awakens, and after some rather disrespectful dialogue and dramatic confrontation,
Rauru placed his faith in you, and that was all you could do.
we see Link's attributes and gear helplessly reset to its 3-heart base in traditional Zelda fashion. And of course, the evil within the tunnel is released, and Zelda, as always, is separated from Link. I mean, geez, at this point I'm thinking Link needs to hide an Apple AirTag in her pack because these Nintendo princesses just can't seem to stay out of trouble. I mean, at least get the lady a life alert. Link awakens and finds he was assisted by a mysterious voice and disembodied hand. After getting a hang of your movement controls, grabbing some pants, and making it out of the area, you'll find you're high in the clouds on the Great Sky Island. You'll notice the base controls and art style are all the same, as well as finding a few familiar food and craftable items in the local area. Which, I mean, doesn't surprise anybody, it's a Breath of the Wild sequel. Progressing forward on the island, you'll encounter your first true enemy, the Soldier Construct. These are a series of robotic sentries created by the Zonai to protect the area, but unable to detect the hero in Link's little Hyrulean heart. In other words, they don't know you're a good guy, so they're after you. But then, you'll finally meet your first Steward Construct. Now this is where we differentiate between the stewards and the soldiers, because the stewards are more sentient, I guess. Very similar in design to the enemies, these robots are actually kind and there to help you along your journey. You'll receive your new version of the Sheikah Slate, your handheld map and camera device known as the Purapad. Purapad, we'll figure that out later. Oddly enough, this new device looks exactly like a certain game console you might have nearby. The steward will let you know Zelda is close by, but just out of reach as usual, and you'll be required to find your way around the island, climbing walls, swimming in lakes, and defeating the roaming, angry constructs. After jumping across the broken stairway, you find a door and a scene will enact introducing you to Rauru, aka the source of your all-new powerful right arm. I mean, I find it hilarious that that's literally the tag that they added to his character. He'll explain to you that to open the door you'll need energy, and the nearby shrines, shrines again, will be the answer to your locked door problems. Once you've made it to the first shrine pointed out by your spectral guide, you'll receive your first new power of the game. This shows you that this game will be getting straight to the action with little delay between getting your hands on some sweet equipment and skills. The first ability you'll receive will be one that allows you to move and combine random building materials throughout the game. This really taps into the player creative mind and is similar to Breath of the Wild's magnetic skill. After finishing the first shrine puzzle, you'll be blessed with light and told you have 2 more shrines to visit before the door to Zelda will open. After completing your first shrine, be sure to re-explore the island and discover the stone axe because you'll need it to chop down trees and build various bridges, rafts, and other useful creations. Don't worry, there are a good amount of bundled tools and construction pieces always stacked together, so take inventory of what's around to decide the best course of action for the objective in front of you. Controlling the structures is actually pretty intuitive, so again, don't freak out if Zelda puzzles aren't your specialty because these seem more about the user's ability to visualize a creation than solving the problem. While exploring the vast Great Sky Island, you'll also come across a Korok explaining he's been separated from his friend one plateau across from you. Here you'll once again put that Deku Scrub brain to use and create a mode of transportation to slide to the other side. Just please, don't forget to attach your little buddy to the wooden lift by using your Ultra Hand on his backpack. Wouldn't want to leave that guy behind. Once you reunite the friends, you'll receive not one, but 2 Korok seeds. Koroki. Oh, man. Once you make it to the shrine, to the right side of your original shrine, left side of the map if you open that up, you'll receive your second ability, Fuse. This ability will continue the theme of open world independent creation and allow you to actually fuse weapons together and increase their actual stats. Just be careful because the only way to separate them is to go into your inventory, and once unfused the main item will remain but the added weapon will be destroyed. But think of all the possibilities. In this same second shrine you'll also gain fire fruit in your bow with some arrows. So again, we're immediately getting equips and skills right off the bat in the game. This makes the playthrough already worth it and less tedious than getting items late into your progression like other games. Once you complete the shrine, you'll be given another item, this time energy capsules. However, the steward construct who provides them won't have any tech you can power using the item, so you'll need to follow his directions to discover their use. He says he's got some cousins down the road that kinda can help you figure it out, so do that. So all in all, in the first hour of Tears of the Kingdom, we're set up with the usual dilemma of Link becoming weak and needing to gear up to save his best friend Princess Zelda. To avoid any more first week spoilers, I'll refrain from detailing the rest, but so far I truly believe we've got another gem on our hands. Tell me in the comments your favorite Zelda title. I'll go first. My favorite titles would have to be Wind Waker or Majora's Mask. There's something about bird people, giant eggs, and giant planet devastating moons that scratch my gamer itch. What can I say? For some advice on basic mechanics you may have forgotten or tips as a first time player, be sure to subscribe and hit that noti bell for updates every time I post because we got a lot more Zelda content coming like this video. Thanks for watching, much love, and as always, be safe out there.